Hello and welcome to ABW Loan Watch. It's me again. Look at that wonderful background I've made. I made that with my own fair hand. Nobody steal it. Do you hear me, Feinberg? I'm watching you, son. Right. 8 of our 16 players this year that are out on loan at the moment didn't play in the last week. Shocking. Bit late with this because the first one is Joe Willock. I was watching him play against Chelsea. He's on loan at Chelsea to the end of the season. On loan at Newcastle. He wishes he was at Chelsea. Joe played for Newcastle on Monday night away at Chelsea. They lost 2-0. Joe played the first 79 minutes and was subbed off Randy Carroll as Newcastle were chasing the game. Joe got a rating of 6.2 and had a 93% pass success rate with 14 out of 15 of his passes finding their man. He couldn't do much when facing a midfield three from Chelsea of Jorginho, Kante and kovavic. You should see how I've spelt that. It's even worse. So, yeah, they lost. He really couldn't do much. Poor bloke. Newcastle are now 17th in the Premier League. Next one. Maitland-Niles, second game for West Brom, is there for the end of the season. Mainsley played the full 90 minutes in West Brom's 1-1 home draw with Man United. Magnificent result for West Brom, but it's wins they need, not draws. Sadly, just like last week, he was one of the worst players on the pitch, opta-wise. He got a 5.9, was their worst player last week. He was the second worst player. But I think they've got something against him because he's in the midfield too. He had a 69% pass success rate, 22 accurate passes out of 32. That's not bad. With one key pass, West Brom are now in the bottom 3 still, and it looks like they are definitely going to go down. Right. This one is from hereforth known as the Mavropanos-Guendouzi derby. It will go down in footballing history. These two played against each other as their teams drew 1-1 at Stuttgart. They both played the whole game. Mav got a 7.8 rating as the right-hand side of a back three, and Matteo got a 7 rating in a midfield three. Mav completed 10 of his 14 tackles and managed to get 2 shots at goal and 1 on target. There we go. Matteo had 69 touches with 83 pass success rate, 1 tackle and 0 shots at goal. Stuttgart are 10th, Berlin are 15th, but there's only 18 teams in the Bundesliga, so you want to watch out for that. I tried to find a picture of the pair of them together. I couldn't find one. Talking about a pair of gooners, Sead Kolasinac. I'm not going to say the team name. It's like Schalke, but I can't remember. I should write it phonetically, shouldn't I? Note to self, do that. I will do. Right. Kola was captain, and Mustafi was again in the back 4 as that team drew 0-0 at Union Berlin. Kola got a rating of 6.5, and Mustafi, you ready for this, people? Sit down. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath. He got an 8.3 man of the match. Where is he? There he is. Look at that. Look how happy he looks. Wonderful. I should have made that picture a bit bigger, but never mind. You get the point. So Kola didn't make a single successful tackle and missed 1 tackle. Mustafi won 10 aerial duels, and their team are still bottom of the Bundesliga, and they are going down. There is no way they can be saved. I'm going to put it back on this one because there is no picture for Lucas Torreira because Atletico Madrid, they went to Granada, not the TV rental place. That's one for the dads. And they won 2-1. So the Atletico are now 5 points tier at the top of La Liga with 2 games in hand, but Lucas was an unused sub. Right, I've got a picture for this next one. Where are you? There he is, the man of the moment. William Saliba is on loan at Nice to the end of the season. Nice went to PSG on Saturday and lost 2-1. William played the whole game, and I saw a video on Twitter, which I mentioned on the live show at the weekend with John, showing him playing. He looked fantastic, passing the ball all over the pitch, wonderful long passing, getting stuck in. He got a 6.5 rating. He made 1 tackle, which, that's whoscored.com. They could be wrong, but making 1 tackle, that seems nonsense to me, but how do I know? I wasn't there. He had a 94% pass success rate with 61 out of 65 passes, which is what that Twitter video highlighted. And that was the 8th consecutive game he has played every single minute of those games for Nice. Nice are now 14th in Ligue 1. This next one, going to go back up to this as my lovely screensaver. It's not called that at all. This should have been another Arsenal derby. It should have been the Osei-Tutu Sheaf derby. But neither of them played because it was the Cardiff v Coventry. Cardiff beat them 3-1. here at Cardiff. Geordie was out again with a hamstring injury. That's 21 league games in a row he's missed. And Ben Sheaf was an unused sub. So it's a shame those two weren't playing against each other. Cardiff won 3-1. Cardiff are now 7th in the Championship and Coventry are 20th. And there are 24 teams in the Championship. Bottom 3 go down. Matt Smith, leave it on that picture there because Matt Smith didn't play either. He's gone to Charlton in League One, the top, to fighting for promotion in League One. Again, Matt was an unused sub as Charlton were at home to Gillingham, lost 3-2. Charlton are now 8th in League One. Ready? Another one who didn't play. Tyrese John-Jules on loan at Doncaster Rovers in League One. That's the third tier of English football to the end of the season. Doncaster played 2 games last week. They lost both. Tyrese was out injured for both. Shame. They lost 3-1 at Fleetwood, who are a mid-table team, on Tuesday. And then they lost 4-1 at Sunderland on Saturday, which is quite odd because they'd won their last 5 league games in a row. They are now 5th in League One. I've got a picture for this one. This is the most depressing picture I've ever shared. Look at that. Good God, I've been to that ground about 20 times. That's Peterborough United. Mark McGuinness on loan at Ipswich until the end of the season in League One. Ipswich had only a midweek game at Peterborough and they lost 2-1. Come on, the posh. And they didn't play at the weekend. Mark played in that game against Peterborough the full 90 minutes, got a 6.8 rating. Ipswich are now 12th in League One. Back to the holding picture. There we go. Have a little bit of Ellis. Stick a bit of Ellis in the corner. There you go. That'll cheer everyone up. Yeah. Right. The next one is going to be another one who didn't play. Daniel Ballard. Blackpool have had the last 2 league games in League One postponed, so haven't had a game since the 6th. That nearly come out wrong. The 6th of February. Blackpool are now 16th in League One. Another one who hasn't played a game. Harry Clark. Oldham Athletic, League 2. Oldham haven't played a game in 16 days because everything in the UK is either waterlogged or under 6 feet of snow. Another one who hasn't played, Joseph Olowu, is on Wealdstone. I mean, he should just retire now anyway. Yep, they didn't play either. I've put here, Wealdstone v Bromley was postponed as non-league football in the UK is on its arse. All clubs are broke. They have no money. They have no fans. They have nothing. The pitches are flooded. And sadly, the FA do not give a damn about lower league football. Shame on you, FA. And finally, we have a little bit of joy here. Look at him. Look at the size of the bloke. You can go away now, Ellis. You're getting on my nerves. I'll have nothing. Don't want to take it away from Zek. Zek played. He's on loan at Scottish Premier League side. Premiership, not Premier League. Kilmarnock. Zek played 2 games in the last week. Lost them both. Very, very close games. I lost 1-0 at home to Motherwell, where he got a 6.1 rating. And they lost 1-0 away at Rangers, where he got a 6.4. He played the entire game of both games. Kilmarnock are now 10th in the Premiership. Now, to go to Rangers and only lose 1-0, that's pretty good. And I was looking at their defensive record since he joined them. And he's improved it. They are a much better team now that he is there. What does this say behind that? Camera not available. Yeah, I know. Right, there you go. That was my loan watch. It's only taken me 8.5 minutes. Is there anything else that we should cut? Maybe a little bit of the under 23s. This is sad news. I'm going to go and find the under 23s. Because so many of the under 23s are now playing for the first team. We went and last week we drew 2-2 at Chelsea, at home to Chelsea. We went there to Man United on Sunday and we got beaten 3-0. We got someone sent off in the 8th minute. Oyi Goki. What's his first name? His first name is Daniel. He got sent off in the 8th minute, so Pantino had to come off, who is one of our most creative players. But he got sent off in the 8th, and Pantino didn't come on to the 12th. Maybe there was some argy-bargy going on. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we lost 3-0. Onkonkwo was in goal, and Balogun played up front, but there was no Reece Nelson. They were talking on the live show that we did on Sunday with John, asking where Reece Nelson was, because he played in the game recently against Chelsea where we drew 2-2 at home. I watched that. He was so much better than every other player on the pitch. And then he comes to this game and he's out again. So maybe he's just constantly injured. I don't know. Anyway, that's all you're going to get from me. Hopefully, the loan watch for next week will be a little bit better and we'll have a little bit more than 50% of our players playing out on loan. So, Thank you very much. If you're new, click subscribe, give it a thumbs up, put something in the comments. I don't know, tell me what you had for your dinner. I don't really care. Whichever one you want. We are going to be back on Tuesday for the podcast. It's going to be me, Josh, Ellis, and Carl. So that'll be fun. And then on Wednesday, I'm doing a preview show, a 15-minute one for the Benfica game. Thursday, it will be the Benfica game. So I'm not sure who was meant to be. Ellis was meant to be doing that. Look at him, gurning git. He's decided to pull it out. He's got a rehearse for a job interview. You're a scumbag, Ellis, and they know you are. Right, that's enough waffle. I'm going now. Bye-bye.